All right, we're going to get political because I'm upset. It's like 2 in the morning. It's like 99% looking like Trump's going to win. I have no problem sharing my opinions. To me, who you vote for, we should have differences. Everyone should have a different moral compass. It's just, as long as you can talk and agree to disagree and have a civil conversation, it's fine. And I don't think we're going towards that. My beef with this shit is I genuinely don't hate Trump. I just genuinely don't get the appeal. I think the number one reason, that like the biggest pro for Trump, is I do think we would have a much stricter border. Me personally, I live in fucking Wisconsin. I don't give a shit. No one from Canada with universal health care is coming over here. Like, no one's like, fuck yeah, what's going on in Wisconsin? It's mainly the Mexican border in Texas. That doesn't affect me. Does that mean I don't care about it? No, but obviously I care about it less. So it's way down the totem pole. And that's his biggest pro. And one, if he deports a ton of legal and illegal immigrants, I don't think people realize that's bad for the economy. Plus, all the tariffs, also bad for the economy. So if you're making the economy case with Trump, I don't get it either. Two, if you're going to complain about, they're taking our jobs, no offense, most of the jobs immigrants are taking are dog shit, like manual labor, low pay jobs. If someone's taking your job, no offense, you're really replaceable and underskilled. That's embarrassing. I'm not having empathy. I'm sure there are. I just haven't been exposed to it because I don't live there. There's some fathers in Texas area that work like a manual labor job 60 hours a week. And if someone comes in and says, hey, I'll do it for half the price, they get fucked. I do have empathy there. I'm not acknowledging that. I'm just saying I don't think it's just not high on my priority list simply. It doesn't affect me a ton. So the border thing, that's my biggest case for him. Economy, like I said, the tariffs and deporting all those people, I think is kind of counterintuitive. Also, a ton of people have come out in the past saying, like, when they have done business with Trump, Mark Cuban, other people, that he was shit. But he did fine. But my thing is, like, the economy, if you want to make the economy case, another one, my stocks, the S&P 500, have all gone up under the Biden administration, too. It went up during Trump. It went up now. It just steadily goes up. Ever since the Biden administration passed the Inflation Reduction Act, inflation has been way down. Gas prices, which aren't directly involved with inflation, gas prices aren't controlled by the president. It's controlled by the world. That's why gas prices around the world go up and go down at the same time. Don't be fucking stupid and blame or credit a president for gas prices. But like, all the grocery store prices have gone down. I think it's the CPI, Consumer Price Index, or GDP per capita. I don't remember what stat it is, but you can see from the months that they passed it, it's just steadily gone down. So I fuck with them for that. Two, I fuck with them for student loan forgiveness. Not even because I don't have any student loans anymore, but my favorite thing about it, one, I do want people to get forgiven because then they're more likely to buy houses, buy cars, and put money into our economy, create jobs. Two, my biggest thing about the student loan forgiveness that I liked was they capped the interest rate that these tuitions can do, which to me, it's very predatory. You don't, as a person who went to college, like, you don't see how much you are paying in tuition coming out of you don't see every month, hey, you now owe another $1,000 or another $2,000. It's not like rent where you see it everything. It's literally you graduate and then poof, here's 50, 100K, whatever it is, in debt. So to me, to at least cap the interest rate, that is going to be better. That's more money in average Americans' pockets, which is going to go back into the economy. That's why I fuck with that. Three, they believe in climate change. You can't argue that if you don't think that's stupid. Me, just like, there's fucking, look at the crazy back-to-back hurricanes in Florida. I live in Wisconsin. This year it's 60 degrees in November. Last year it was snowing on Halloween. And there was like some mountain range, I don't remember what it was, that I saw. There was a news article about it, where it was like, it's the first time it hasn't had snow on it at this time of year in the last 60 years. Climate change is a real thing, and the Biden administration, I don't know if they passed it or proposed a Green New Deal, I believe it was called. That I read a little bit of, it fucks. So for me, that's why I was voting for them. And the biggest reason, also, I want to preface, this is going to be really selfish to say, I'm not that upset. I am. But I am a white male in America. In the least rude, arrogant way, no matter what, I'm going to be okay. America's built for people like me to succeed and be forgiven and have second, third, fourth chances over and over. I'm not complaining. I'm going to be fine, but I just feel bad for everyone else. The biggest thing, what I think is a very common single issue, and the probably biggest one of this election, was abortion, Roe v. Wade, all of that. To me, it is crazy to think. To me, I think the government's allowed to tell you what to do regarding public health because that's public and it affects other people. But private health, you will never see a pro-lifer. I have a lot of pro-lifers I know, and I've never seen them in a bad mood because they're like, oh, I think people are having abortions, and that makes me upset. You know why? Because you don't fucking know. It's their own private life. You don't hear about it. And if they're going to say that they care so much about that, we, of all the developed countries, have the worst infant mortality rate. And I've never heard any pro-lifer complain about that and offer solutions to that. So I feel they're just, when there's a chance to preach religious values or preach control over women's bodies, that's when they jump on it. They don't actually care about it. So that's crazy to me, and I get the point of, oh, it's a state-by-state issue. People can still vote for it. That's fair, but you know how fucking dumb that sounds? Like, when weed was legalized in California and not in other places, it's crazy to me that someone can openly smoke weed in California, yet in, like, Florida or something, they could go to jail. That just sounds so dumb. Or if you're gay marriage, and you cross the border, poof, evaporates. That's so dumb. And the biggest thing is, think of, I know it's an extreme niche scenario, but extreme niche scenarios still happen. If some woman, God forbid, I'm going to say woman gets raped and they have to have a kid in Florida, if we're going state by state, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Louisiana, Arkansas, all the surrounding states, they're all red. We can assume they're not going to be cool with abortion. So if this person's raped, they're going to have to drive 16 hours to Virginia, there and back, make it 32 hours, pay thousands for the abortion, and all this stuff just for something to make their life not suck. And just for and they're already going to have PTSD and mental trauma, and their life quality is going to go dramatically down. That's batshit crazy to me that people are like, that's fine. Like, that's why it should be nationwide, in my opinion. And even in less extreme scenarios, think of a couple that a condom breaks or their birth control doesn't work, and they get pregnant by accident. To me, it is more pro-life to something that sure it has a heartbeat, but it's an organism dependent on another organism. To me, is not very human. Dogs, cows, they have heartbeats, and they can live without, depending on another organism. I'm not here to make the case that dogs and cows are more human than a fetus, but I'm just saying, if you're very pro-life, I expect you to also be a vegan based off that heartbeat logic. But I'm saying, to me, it's almost more pro-life to say, hey, instead of forcing this young couple to have this kid and the rest of their life, the two parents plus the baby all their life quality is gonna go extremely down, and they're gonna hate their fucking lives, more than likely struggle financially, all that. I think it's more pro-life to say, hey, this thing's a pile of mush right now. They're paying for it. It's their own life decision. If we delete it and those two live a happier, better life, to me, that's more pro-life than anything. So yeah, that's my 8-minute rant on the election results. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't I don't have statistics and articles I'm referencing. This is stuff that I've read about the last couple months here and there. It's just more of a rant. Like I said, I know I'm gonna be fine. I have money. I'm a white male in America, but I really, really do feel bad and upset for a lot of people. Obviously, it's what we voted for as a democracy. So, live and you learn, but also I'm not a super cultured and well-traveled person, but I will say I have been to Ireland, Italy, and Israel, and we are a laughing stock compared to, with Trump. People say we look like idiots and lunatics for him being our president, and especially someone who's been impeached, has felonies, incited riots. It's just crazy to me. And I don't even hate him, but I think when you look at that, it's kind of wow. He didn't get in the first time. It's crazy that you add felonies, being impeached, and they're yeah, all right, it's a comeback time. So, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. I'm going to be fine. I just wanted to rant because I'm upset. That's the most political video I will ever post in my life on any social media platform, and who knows, maybe I'll delete it. But, yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I'm sorry to people. And I usually am backlogging videos. I'm going to post this one while it's relevant. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully it goes better than I expect. And I want y'all to know, no one watches my videos, but if anyone wants to enlighten me, educate me, I wouldn't say debate me. I'm not a debater, bro. I'm fucking, but like, give me, talk to me in the comments. I'll happily. I love learning, even if I'm proven wrong or something. That's cool. I think that's America's biggest issue is we have so many ignorant fucking voters. But yeah, that's it.